Welcome back. We now have our spreadsheet looking pretty good here, and we want to go ahead and get it ready to print. When you go to print in Excel 2010, you'll go under File and go down to Print, and it will give you a preview of the page. Everything looks pretty good right here, and I could print out if I want to, but I want you to see some of your options over on the left. First off, you can choose which printer you want to go to. But underneath that, you have different things you can do. Not only can I print the active sheet, if I wanted to, I could print the entire workbook, which would be every sheet on our Excel workbook. The other thing I can do is I can print a selected area, which can kind of come in handy if I've got a real large spreadsheet and I only need a certain portion of it to print. Another thing I want you to see is I could change this. I don't have to have it portrait. I could change this to landscape from right here, make things look a little bit nicer. I also have scaling, and this comes in real handy, especially if I get in a situation in which I have a spreadsheet that's maybe just a little bit larger than my page, and I can use fit on one page, or I can choose fit all columns on one page if it's just a tall spreadsheet that's not very wide, and that way it won't cut it off and make extra pages that just have maybe one column of information on them. I can also go to page setup right here, which will allow me to go in and add a header. You can do a custom header from this point, or a custom footer, and then you would be ready to print. Now, while I'm here though, I need to point out a very important item. If I go back, because a lot of times this will happen, I'm creating my spreadsheet, and the last thing I work on is my chart. If I have a chart selected and I go hit my print button without looking in print preview, here's what I get. The chart will automatically be expanded to fill the entire page. So you got to be careful. Always go and look in print preview. All you got to do is go back and deselect the chart, and then when you print, it'll just print the entire page.